You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Welcome to the final round of high school regular season bowling and the first bowling event on Daily Dodge TV. Huge shout out to our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Also McKinstry's home fill percentage out of this group here right now at Tower Lanes. Got Alexis Vandekolk, Katie Lee, Cameron Albert, Jennifer Bennett, Riley Tesh, Raya Sutton, and Marley Loper. And then for Columbus/Fall River, Wayland and Jefferson, Kevin Watrud, Owen Meetzel, Ethan Stye, Sierra Meetzel, Brandon Chesmore, and Brianna Klimek. All right, we will step aside for a 5-minute break, and then we'll come back for more bowling on Daily Dodge TV.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3 grand off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55 grand. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Klodowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Welcome back to Tower Lanes here on Daily Dodge TV, presented to you by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Corey Sparks with you alongside Wade Bates, covering our first bowling event on here. Still making our way through a couple kinks, but we're gonna get this going pretty soon. We've got about 5 minutes left of practice. As mentioned before, it's going to be Baker style. So 5 to a team. Someone's going to be dedicated to the 1st and 6th frame, 2nd and 7th, 3rd and 8th, 4th and 9th, 5th and 10th. You get a collective score from there, and we're going to be talking a lot about fill percentage because that's kind of what's at stake when you talk about individual state spots. So, Wade, did you know what fill percentage was before a couple days ago?
No, I'm learning.
We're kind of learning it, right?
We're learning about that as well. And now, Corey, you have a little bit of a bowling background. You know, in our company, Jesse Nelson, one of the greatest bowling people of all time. But you have a bowling background. You can fill us in, Jesse. Corey?
I was going to say, Jesse's out here. That's the whole issue. Yeah. So there's the Baker style, and then we were told we have a short lane pattern. So that essentially means anywhere from, it goes from alley to alley and district to district, but anywhere below 36, 37 feet of oil, and then it's going to grab more. So someone who's hooking the ball, which the majority of these players are, you're going to see more hook at the end, and then as today goes on, Wade, we've got 9 games in the first round. You're going to see that oil wear down, and it's going to have to you're going to have to overcorrect, essentially, and the ball's going to hook even more.
You know, it's funny. We were talking with, I think it was Mike before the match here about the lane and how you end up, oiling them. And, they use there's a bunch of different styles, Oh,
yeah.
He says they made Tower Lanes in the next year or so, maybe changing their oil pattern here.
Huh.
And how does that affect your bowling?
Yeah, so if it's a longer oil pattern and you hook the ball more, your ball's going to hold on more. But if you hook the ball heavy and it's a shorter oil pattern like today, essentially, let's say you're a righty, right, and you start at the middle, you're going to have to go a couple more arrows over to the left to give yourself more lane. Otherwise, it's going to fall off the lane. It's going to go into the gutter. So more oil, less hook, less oil, more hook. Think about the friction, right? The oil's kind of taking the friction away between the ball and the lane. As soon as that friction takes over, whatever spin you're putting on it is going to turn that ball over. That's the best way to explain it.
I throw a straight ball. When I'm here at Tower
You're
Lane.
You're good. We were here last week.
No, I just throw it as hard as I can and with the heaviest ball that I can have and hope that it hits somewhere and it knocks the pins around. That's me.
And there is a benefit to that. You do see some straight bowlers. I'm kind of looking across the lanes here. Or, not a heavy hook. You don't really have to worry about the oil pattern, where I was talking about before, where it wears down and it starts to hook more. If you bowl a straight ball, it's a straight ball. It's not going to change a whole lot. So there's kind of a benefit to that, Wade, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
We'll step aside for a 2-minute break, and then when we come back, we will have Beaver Dam and Columbus going at it to kick off bowling on Daily Dodge TV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center, WI.com, and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
In action. Corey Sparks with you alongside Wade Bates. Wade, we got some reads.
Well, high school bowling on Daily Dodge TV presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Also, the Beaver Dam Unified School District has talented students and exceptional staff. Their school communities have earned 27 School of Recognition awards, 4 top-ranking recognitions by U.S. News and World Report, and 3 Blue Ribbon Awards of Excellence. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, where small-town connections and values meet big-town resources and opportunities. Learn more about your child joining the BD fam by visiting their website at bdusd.org or schedule an appointment for visit. Sparks, we are so tight right here. Somebody just kicked out the cord for our camera. So Ninja's working on that right now. Literally,
right.
we are like wall to wall here. It's like I'm at New Year's Eve on Times Square.
It's good though. It means there's a lot of family in general that are here to watch some high-level bowling here as we're almost set. Looks like practice is wrapped up.
It's unbelievable watching Ninja right now crawling underneath the school district for helping make this possible. The last couple of years, Mike Monheim and the bowling staff has been doing a great job in letting, giving us the results and covering the bowling and things like that. And we finally able to make it work here today. And I was talking to Mike a couple weeks back. We were going to do one and wanted to come get a feel for it because you cannot imagine the amount of people that are here.
Oh yeah, and this is very exciting just to be able to give these young athletes some recognition. Looks like Kevin Watrud just started us off with a strike promptly.
Now, the boys for Beaver Dam on the right taking on Watertown, right?
Yes.
And then the girls in Columbus will be on our left.
Yep, we've got Brianna Klemick over here on the left lane.
Riley Tesh just got a 9 for Beaver Dam on her first.
Klemick's working off a strike, so this next one will double. Looks like she's got a clean 6 there.
Tesh has got...
Got to get that 10 pin. Typically, you'll see someone bowl a straighter ball for this, and yeah, she's got a spare ball, so that's going to line up just nicely. That's the right way to convert it there. Start left, cut through the diagonal part of a lane, find the hypotenuse, if you will, and good clean frame. There's Clement coming for her spare. Oh, hit it a little heavy.
Talking to Coach Monheim, he said, during the pandemic, they bowled at their own lanes.
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes there's strategy on where you're putting your bowlers in the order.
Oh, yeah.
He says that time you couldn't do it. You just kind of had to bowl. And he goes, now he likes being back to normal bowling the last couple of seasons.
Absolutely. Got Beaver Dam. One came in a little light, but just the 7 pin is left over. And here's Watrud, excuse me. So that open frame for Columbus, not looming too large. Beaver Dam's going to try and follow up with 2 consecutive 9 spares. A little too much hook on that. That's going to trail into the gutter. Oh, two-handed action.
Are you seeing more and more people use the two-handed action in bowling? Do you kind of do that or no?
Yeah, I do that, and you're seeing that a lot more in the last, I would say, few years. Jason Belmonte's a huge name in the bowling community that really brought it up. You're just seeing a lot more people do it.
That was Chesmore with the strike right there for Columbus.
Beaver Dam working off another 9. Another two-hander. Here's Meitzel. That's got some hard bite on it. So you see how it kind of died there at the end, Wade? You're going to see that ball bite more in games 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's just kind of finding out how you can work with the oil pattern, and then it's minute adjustments. You're probably never going to throw the same ball. You're always going to have to scoot over a little bit.
Katie Lee bowling right now for Beaver Dam.
Nice hook on the spare ball. There we go. That's a good cover frame.
Right now with an open spare through 3, Beaver Dam sitting at 28. Columbus working off a strike in the 6th frame is at 57.
Yep. And it's not going to calculate yet for Beaver Dam, but they're at 38. This next one's going to double. You just want to play clean here. You don't need to rack up a ton of strikes, but the open frames are key. Lefty action here. Another 9. So Owen Meetzel cleaning up his spare nicely.
Laper's at the 9-pin left for Laper right here, Corey?
Yes. Good job, Wade. There we go. So Laper's got the 9. A little more room here with a lefty because you've got that whole left side of the lane to work with. She'll probably just try and hook it in again. Yep, that's exactly what she'll try and do. Needs to bite, doesn't bite enough.
What's the feeling like that when it usually inches away, sometimes centimeters?
Those almost hurt more because, this is a team right now that's got, what are we looking at, 4 straight 9s for Beaver Dam. Cleaning it up is essential, but yeah, the inches, the centimeters even, those hurt a little more. Lefty two-hander.
Van de Kolk.
Oh, carry the 7.
Van de Kolk for Beaver Dam.
Got another 9 here. There's the 10-pin left over. For Van de Kolk. She's got the second best fill percentage on this team. 77% of the time she's going to close the frame, so she's been very consistent for Beaver Dam all year. One of the main reasons they're in contention for state. That needs to come back. It does not. A little rust. There's Klemek with 2 left over on the right side. Just how you draw it up. She splits both of them.
These games roll pretty fast.
I was just going to say, the tempo's there, yeah. This is not your 9 games if you just show up at open bowling at 2 p.m. That's going to take you a while. They move here.
Here's Riley Tesh for Beaver Dam.
Brooklyn almost got it. Hit the other side of the pocket.
Riley Tesh took 8 in her first swing. Her first swing right there. Riley very involved in a lot of activity. I interview her at the fair every year.
Oh, there you go. Only a freshman, too. So she's got 3 bowling years left with Beaver Dam. Bright future for sure. Oh.
Hard luck right there.
Those suck when there's one behind it because you have to hit it head on, and if you hook the ball, it makes it a lot harder.
Yeah, Riley always has unique names for her pigs at the fair that she
There we
showed.
go.
So we're sitting at, what, 145 to 74 right now?
Yeah, so Columbus only has 1 open frame to this point. Beaver Dam's still looking for their groove there.
Got the boys right now is 68-54 over to our right.
It's Watrud looking for that 10, straight as an arrow. Clean start for Columbus so far.
Talk about on the right, Beaver Dam. What are we looking at right here, Corey?
Oh. Main thing here, if you want to play the conservative approach, get the 3, just hit it in the heart. You'd want to cheat a little to the left, just like that, to carry it to the 10. She almost did it. That's a tough shot, Wade. Not easy by any means. Again, Baker style, best of 9, but they will play all 9. So even if a team goes up, I don't mean to paint this hypothetical out there, but 5-0, you've got to cover the rest. A Brooklyn strike for Columbus.
Katie Lee once again.
There we go. Sometimes all it takes is 1, Wade. Strikes are contagious.
Yeah, for Beaver Dam, they've got a run of that ended a run of open frames right there.
They did, and the best way to end one of those is with a strike. And again, there's a reason it's 9 games here. You can take a lot of momentum into the next ones. It's a marathon. You know, this first game probably out of reach at this point, but there's 8 more.
The lefty. Laper.
That's not the worst leave in the world. And a lot of these open frames for them so far, Wade, they haven't been splits. It's just, like you said, a game of inches. There was a 3-9 pickup that was missed before. Those are tough because one's behind the other. That needs to bite. And that will bite. The tough thing about being a lefty, Wade, you can see there's not many lefties out there right now on these lanes. That part of the lane, the oil's not going to wear. So you kind of have to adjust to the lane. The lane's not going to adjust to you.
Here's Mitzel.
That almost didn't come back. It was riding the rail. 2, 4, 5, and 10 is what he just left. Nice pickup there.
Kicking things off for Beaver Dam in the 10th frame. Vanderkolk had a strike.
There we go. This is the momentum we want to ride into game 2.
So Alexis, does she get to bowl all 3 here in the 10th then?
This is her frame. Yep, so if you can keep filling, you earn the extra roll. There's Vanderkolk. See if she can keep that momentum going. Goes about an arrow and a half over. Strikes it. That's perfectly in the pocket. Tough leave. Oh, it carries. To carry that 10, that is easier said than done.
So Mitzel finished up strong. 184 for Columbus in their first match.
That's a top-notch way to start things off. And again, for Beaver Dam, I'm kind of a broken record here, but just build up that positive momentum, those positive vibes into the next game. Love to end it with 3 strikes here. That needs to come back. It does.
Look, Lexi Vanderkolk, look at that.
Yeah, that's a shifter right there.
So 186 to, or they got one more frame left.
Mitzel's got one more roll. Beautiful strike there. 196 with the double. So 196 to 137. Columbus takes this first one. Long way to go, though. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break and be back for game 2 on Daily Dodge TV.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Welcome back to High School Bowling on Daily Dodge TV, presented to you by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Corey Sparks, Wade Bates with you. We sprinted into game 2.
We did, and you're right. They got it going here, and they're already off to both a strike for Columbus. Beaver Dam had a 9. Beaver Dam boys, incidentally, what did we get the finish over there for?
We've got 193 to 156. So they won game 1 of 9 on lanes 15 and 16. Tesh leaving the 10.
We'll focus on the boys in the second round here this morning.
Yeah, Beaver Dam, that first game, honestly, frames 7 through 10 were phenomenal. They just need to get off to a faster start. We're seeing the same thing here. If Tesh can get this 10 pin, that'd be huge. Nice straight ball.
From your opinion,
nice.
Is there a harder pin to, if you have like a one left, if you have like a single left, is there a harder place on the lane to finish that off or not?
So if you're a righty, that 10 pin is your enemy because all of the room that you have to work with on the right is gone. It's the gutter. So you need to do what Tesh just did beautifully there and start as left as you can, kick it over that middle arrow, and throw a straight ball. If you're a lefty, the 7 pin's essentially your enemy because you've got the same issue. You want room to work on your arm side.
Katie Lee is letting it fly.
That's not the most impossible split.
With Trude now looking for, he's got the.
Threw a straight ball there.
He had the 7-pin left, and you're right, left it right down Main Street.
Yeah, those are tough too because you kind of have to coordinate your hook. It's not like, oh, I've got a bit of a pocket to work with. You've got to hit that thing on the head. This would be a good split to pick up. One of the rare ones where you can just hit both, and she hit. It's like the 5 head on.
And at some point, Katie Tesh next to us is keeping track of the individuals when it comes to state qualifying. We'll get an update from her as this day goes along.
Sophia Rudy's in prime position to be an individual state qualifier again. Her fill percentage is just below 79%. That's the first among this group here today. We'll talk about the boys more later, but Garrett Betcher is at 83.6. He's all but locked in, and Adam Paul is on the outside looking in at a clean 80%. He's coming off a great weekend. That's a tough pickup.
Appreciate everybody coming along this morning. Our first venture at high school bowling on Daily Dodge TV. Justin Wilski is working technology today. Again, working through a bunch of stuff here to get this on the air today. Justin, we've been going strong.
And Nicole's going to get ready here to kick the 5th frame off.
Mitzel just bowled a strike as well for Columbus on the right side.
Yeah, he's been strong today. And Nicole, she's going to be the anchor, so she'll be here in the 10th again. And she leaves the 10, it's wiggling, but it will not fall.
Sierra Mitzel for Columbus. That's some work to do on the right side.
Yep. Those are tough. She's going to want to hit between the 3 and the 6 and then kick that 6 into the 10. 10-pin pickup. Beautiful. So Beaver Dam closes frame at number 5.
They're on pace. Is that on pace for a 251 right now? If they, is that what I'm looking at there?
Where are we looking here?
It's total hand. That's handicap.
Yeah.
Mitzel just picked up her spare on the right side there for Columbus.
Almost a Brooklyn there. Other side. Here's Ethan Stye for Columbus. Pulled a 9 spare in that second frame. A southpaw two-hander. Oh! That's a good sound.
With authority.
That's a good sound.
118.70. Is it 118.73 right now?
Yep. A close here would allow Beaver Dam to double into the next frame.
Bennett.
Beautiful. Those middle pin leaves are fun because you just throw the same ball you threw the first time, essentially.
With Trude just left, did he leave the 9 up over there?
Yep.
For Columbus on, I guess, middle, that would be lane 14. I guess with the HD, you can kind of see which ones we're talking about.
Yep.
Riley Tesh.
Tesh in the 7th frame. A 9 leave for her as well.
If Trude can finish, get just a little bit of bend on that, was able to take it in from the right side.
That 9-pin leave seems a little easier than the 10 weight, but as that oil wears down again, you're going to see more and more hook. It's not going to happen yet. We're going to see it in a few games probably, but
this is fast-paced, isn't it?
It is. We are cruising. Beaver Dam looking for another close. They will get just that.
Riley Tesh.
Tesh with the 9 spare. Two-hander, cleans another one.
Columbus is already into their 10th frame in this game, too.
Chesmore had the nice strike there in frame number 9.
Katie Lee throwing for Beaver Dam.
There we go.
Oh, Owen Mitzel.
This is kind of where they started to pick things up last game, Beaver Dam. Here's Mitzel.
Oh, left a 10 again.
Yeah. He was flirting with the gutter at the beginning there, too. It was controlled, but there's that tough pickup for the righty. Laper will step over on the 13th lane for frame number 9. Got a nice line to it. Comes in a bit heavy, and that's one of the harder leaves. You're going to have the 410.
You got the 10 pin up over here for Owen Meetzel again for Columbus. Even the boys are working on 206 right now, and they have only one open frame in their second game to our right.
Yep. They are cruising.
Meetzel's going to pick it up. He had the arm in the air. He knew it was good.
Yeah, that is tough to do. He had confidence in it, though. Here's Laper. That 410 pickup. Oh, she went for it. Valiant effort.
Yeah, sometimes you play it safe and take the 1, and that time and you risk trying to get the 2 by.
Yeah, I think the spot Beaver Dam's in right now, you kind of have to do that. Imagine, the morale and how much it would go up if you get a crazy split conversion like that. I like the move.
Van de Kolk again.
Yeah, she's been the anchor for this team. Got a 9 spare back in the 5th frame.
Klimek is going to finish off Columbus's game 2. .187 for, they went 184 in the first game and 187 in the second.
Yeah, we're seeing a slow rise for Columbus. See what Van de Kolk can do here, extend the game a little bit. That's beautiful.
Oh, she tickled the gutter right there.
Just how you draw it up, though. That's the tough thing when you hook the ball. It was a 3-6-10 pickup. So she'll earn herself an extra roll. Got a 33% strike percentage. I'm sure this team could use one here, carrying into game 3. Oh, messing with the gutter, but yep, oil's starting to wear off. That ball's going to bite back. She gets, looks like 8. 187, 149. We will coast into game number 3 on Daily Dodge TV, presented to you by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Welcome.
Back at Tower Lanes High School Bowling, presented by Unified School District. Beaver Dam Unified School District, one of the largest employers in the region. Their compensation and benefit packages are among the most competitive in the area. If you have a passion for serving children or know someone who does, please consider applying to be part of the great team that works together for the common purpose on behalf of our kids in our community. Check out the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org. Take it away, Sparks.
Sorry about that, Wade. So we're going into game 3 here. Game 2's final score, Columbus had 187, Beaver Dam 149. So the Beavers inching forward, but yeah, Columbus very strong start. Beaver Dam strong start to game 3 with a strike in the first frame. That's going to be a tough pickup.
Riley just left it a little too far to the right.
Yep.
You mentioned, so you have to adjust your ball as the match goes along?
You do. You are either going to see one of two things, Wade. You're going to see players who hook the ball, which is the majority of the pool that we're seeing here, throw it out wider, or you're going to see a righty work left or a lefty work right to give themselves more of that lane to work with.
See what Tesh has to offer here.
That looks good. Oh, it just came in a little light. Those are tough.
She ended up with a 4 on the second, so left 3 up, and here we go, game number 3 of this 9-match first round. Are we allowed to, can we order a pizza while this is going on, do you think?
I am not going to say no to that, Wade.
Okay.
I'm not going to say no to that at all. I'll take a pizza. Here's Klimek. Nice job there. Kicks it off the right side of that 5-pin. Another thing to consider too, and it's a good thing it's Baker style, so these players are all essentially doing 18, but if it was not, you're going to get fatigue. So that's part of the reason they're doing this. Great strike there in the third frame for BD.
Katie Lee.
Katie Lee giving this team the shot in the arm they need.
They got strikes in the first and the third frame here in game number 3.
Something they had the first 2 games. So maybe the oil wearing down is kind of working to their. Albert going to give it a go here in the 4th. That needs to bite. This is the pocket, but 6 pins. Meitzel picks up the 9 on the other end. So spare, spare, spare is how Columbus is starting things out. Beaver Dam, 2 strikes in the first 3 frames and now working off a 6 here in the 4th. Albert's going to go up.
Cameron Albert, a multi-sport athlete. She also plays in the girls' hockey team.
Oh, nice. Yes. There we go. Same season, too. Yes. Wow. Can't imagine she has a whole lot of free time this time of year.
They had a tough one yesterday. Dropped to match the Badger Lightning. Columbus has had spares in their first 3 frames to our left, and see Albert's going to try and pick this one up for Beaver Dam.
Yeah, this would be huge, especially working off that strike. That looks good. Nice. 1, 2, 4, 5 pickup. Those are not easy either. There's Columbus. Oh, the first leave. I was going to say, wait, I mean, the 3 spares in a row is an issue because they've been closing frames, but.
Did I jinx Brandon there?
I might have. You might have.
My fault?
You might have to go over and no, I'm just kidding.
He's like Vandercolt.
Does the bowling? Yeah. Does the announcer jinx apply in bowling? I feel like it definitely could. You call something else out as the. Oh, you're seeing more of that hook on the right side.
Vandercolt's been great. Now, see, I was looking at the boys last round, and they had closed frames in the first 5, and then I almost said something about that, and then even though I thought it, they ended up with one in the gutter.
Oh, so you internally jinxed it.
I internally jinxed it.
You can't even be thinking this stuff.
Meitzel on the left for Columbus is going to step back. He didn't like his rhythm.
One's going to take a moment. It's that bowling etiquette, too. Somebody on lane 12 was ready, so not going at the same time.
And there are 16 teams here.
Yep.
So Jennifer Bennett.
There's Bennett. Nice. Another thing you can do to make that ball curve a little bit more weight is take speed off it. If you take speed off it and have the same hook, it's going to bite over more.
Well, she's got the 9 left. Here's Owen Meitzel again.
Be big for Columbus coming off that open frame. I'm sure he'd love to slam the door closed with a strike here. He didn't like that off his hand.
Beaver Dam boys working out a 137 to our right.
Yep, going through the 7th. They're working off a 9 spare, too. So good game for the Golden Beavers, 2 lanes over.
Jennifer Bennett for Beaver Dam trying to finish this off.
Nice. Balance is key, and she's got very good balance. Footing was about as clean as it can get there. I love the bowling culture, Wade. I feel like that's something that the whole family can really come out to, and you're, 20 feet away from your kid as they're competing? That's pretty cool.
It's been fun so far today. See what Riley.
That's going to have to go Brooklyn. It does. Tesh with the Brooklyn strike. Doesn't matter what pocket you hit as long as they all fall. Meitzel's got quite the leave here. He's going to take his time trying to pick this one up. But Beaver Dam out to a commanding lead. A little over halfway through this one.
Katie Lee.
Came in a little light. 7 pins there, actually. There's Meitzel. Took a while to strategize for this one. That time was well spent. He picks it up. Here's Katie Lee. 2, 4, and 5 to pick up. Hit this one right down the heart, and you should be in good shape. Nice. Columbus still searching for that first strike of this third game.
So if you get all spares, what do you shoot?
Depends. Depends what that first one is. So when you get a spare, yeah, that next bowl double.
Yes.
So a bunch of 1 spares is very different from a bunch of 9 spares. But you can shoot high 100s. You can still put together a very good game with all spares. Yeah, if you're closing every frame, that's the main goal. Albert stepping up for frame number 9. Gonna slam the door with a strike. Comes in a little light. Picks up 7. Another open frame for Columbus. They've got some work to do, but they do have more frames. They've been working a little slower here.
Jesse Nelson is watching today.
Aha.
The dean of bowling and Good Karma Brands.
Jesse, if you are watching, I want a one-on-one. You will probably kick my behind, but I want a one-on-one. I think I can make it competitive. All right, Wade, if Albert can pick this up, that's all but salting away this third game for Beaver Dam, so this would be huge. Swung it out a little wide. Up. The door is not open by much, but it is open. Columbus needs to strike out, though.
Here's Sierra Mitzel.
That might have just done it. That's going to be a tough pickup.
Is that 5, 8, 10?
5. I think it's 4, 2, 10, so you're close.
Katie, what is it? It's 1, 2, 10.
Oh, we're both wrong.
We're both wrong, thanks.
Tough angle from here.
Yeah, Amanda Kolk just strike that. She's been money in the 10th frame here so far.
Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful pickup.
That was the 1, 2, 10.
Yeah. Good thing we asked. It came in handy there. Strike on the other end for Beaver Dam here to kick off the 10. So they've got that extra roll now. It's Van de Kolk. It's been clutch for this team so far. Hits the head pin head on. Got bailed out there. No split. Chesmore on the other end, working off a 7 spare in the 9th. 2-hand action.
That had a late bend to it.
It did. And if you look at him, Chesmore especially, he's working a little further left now to try and throw it right and then bring it back. So you're going to see these bowlers get a little more aggressive as we go on. To close that final frame, tough leave. So 168 for Beaver Dam to close their game out. This is to finish the 9th frame.
So the Beavers went 137, 149, 168.
You're seeing a steady ascension, right? Yep.
Here's Owen Meitzel. Again, we'll do the second round of 9. We'll take a focus on the Beaver Dam boys.
Yep. That'll be a position round. So we don't know their opponent yet, but we will soon. Meitzel's got a strikeout here. Yeah, he was mad at it as soon as he let go. Had some good carry, though. 8 pins on that one.
Meitzel's intense, isn't he?
He takes it serious. I think
good.
everybody here does, but he's definitely more animated, I'd say. Yeah.
Which is good. You take pride in what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one that's still spinning there? That's the 2.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So he's got to hit this head on. The margin for error is very thin in this situation when you hook it. If you throw it straight, there's a little leeway. He's going to hook it. That's about as well done as you can. Yeah. Okay, so Beaver Dam does get this one, regardless of what happens here. Columbus can max out at 157. But yeah, Wades, we're seeing that steady improvement. 137, 149, 168. Here's Meitzel for the sake of figuring out this 13th lane a little better. Got something rolling there. So 168, 157. We'll step aside for a 167. A double. We will step aside for a 30-second break. This is High School Bowling on Daily Dodge TV, presented by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling service 7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
We have a game on our hands. So Beaver Dam takes game 3 by the slimmest of margins, 168 to 167. Corey Sparks, Wade Bates with you. We roll into game number 4.
Brandon Chesmore for Columbus.
Nice carry.
Getting them off.
Good start.
With a strike.
Strike.
Riley Tesh again.
Oh,
look at that.
Now we're moving, Wade. Now we're moving.
Brianna Klemek for Columbus.
Coming in a little high. She got the Brooklyn.
Nothing but strikes here for the first 4.
Got an arms race here. Oh, that 7-pin calling is huge.
Katie Lee's got a little work to do.
Almost a tough pick up there. Now you just chuck your spare ball down the middle.
Kevin Woodtrude gonna wait his turn on the right, see what Lee can pick this thing up. There might be money on the line for this right now. I'm looking to my left side.
Perfect.
Oh, the crowd got into that one. Somebody just won some pizzas to my left.
Woodtrude, we've got a turkey start for Columbus, Wade. Yeah, lanes are wearing down a little bit. I think they're both in a spot where these two teams are pretty comfortable. Ball starts to hook a little more. You can grab that pocket harder.
Cameron Albert's going to get her roll going on right here. Here's Sierra Meitzel.
About as close to a straight ball as you're going to see here today, Wade. Like some hook on it, but for the most part, just sticking to that first arrow off the center and riding it in.
For Meitzel, is that the 1 or is that the 5?
It's far back. That's the 5. I think she hit the head pin.
And Albert's got a single as well. See if Meitzel can clean up that.
Oh, nice. So closed frames across the board here. 3 strikes and a 9 spare for Columbus, and strike, 9 spare. Here's the conclusion of the 4th frame for Beaver Dam. All closed.
Albert picks it up. They've got strike, spare with 9s on the front end.
Yep. And Columbus just responded. Ethan Stye. Yeah, you're going to see some high scores coming up here, Wade. These two teams are, it's early to track it, but flirting with 200. And a strike for BD. The anchor comes through.
Brandon Chesmore had to go changing balls, I think.
I think so, yep. And that's another thing you can do, right? If you've got too much hook on one of yours and you don't think the lane can handle it anymore, you can't keep it on.
Do you have your own ball?
Over.
When you bowled, did you have your own? Did you have a couple different balls?
I've got one, yep.
Just one? Did you bring a couple when you were younger and competitive?
No, nope. Oh, no, I guess I had a spare ball for a little bit, but.
Here's Bennett.
Not the toughest lead, you just got to split between.
Chesmore right now going to look to keep this one alive.
Yep. Oh, that's robbery.
He had some action on the backside. I thought he was going to slide back and knock and finish off another strike. Instead, it's another 9. Columbus has all strikes, and their spares all have 9 in the first.
Yeah. Remember what I said about strikes being contagious, Wade? Like, both teams are kind of starting to feed off this momentum. The lane's in a spot where they like it. This is a big pickup here. Oh.
Chesmore.
Throws it right down the heart.
So 4 strikes, 2 spares with 9s on the front end for Columbus here in game number 4.
Yeah, they're throwing one of the better games. I'm looking around Tower Lanes. They're throwing one of the better games here right now.
Pesh left a pair up on the right side.
That's the interesting thing about Baker's style, Wade, is if someone's really feeling it, they can bowl their own, 230, 240. Jesse Nelson, if you're listening, a 291. But when you have 5 different individuals going and trying to figure out the lane at the same time, and they all have different styles, different ways to go about the sport, it's tough to do what Columbus is doing right now.
Klemek just another strike.
Yep.
Here's Tash. Can she pick it up? Oh, slid it too far.
Yep, those are tough.
Let's see what, here's Kevin Watrud again.
He struck in the 3rd frame. It's the 3rd leg of that turkey that this team started out with. Comes in hot.
Katie Lee.
See if she can get her team back on the strike train. She avoids the split. That's huge.
Sierra Mitzel in the 9th for Columbus. Hammers a straight ball.
Brooklyn again. 2 straight Brooklyns for Columbus. They're working the other side of the lane.
Wow.
We've got 7 strikes in 9 frames, and as you brought up before, Wade, the 2 exclusions are 9 spares.
If Lee can pick this thing up.
She will do just that. Goodness, Columbus is red hot right now.
Here's Cam Albert. Ethan Stye. Finished out with the Alberts.
Albert leaves that middle. Stye's got one of the better strike percentages in the pool here, 46%. Ooh. Oh, you do not see that very often.
Explain what we saw there.
I mean, there's hitting the pocket, which is the head pin, and the one next to it. So in Stye's case, the 1 and the 2. He hit the 2, and that ball just rode right through. So it took out the 2, the 5, the 9, and the 10. That's a hard one to do. Essentially, his ball carried through, and he got, like, no collateral.
This is a tough one to pick up, won't it?
Yep. That's almost how you do it. That is very tough. Not to take away from a phenomenal game, though, for Columbus.
242?
Yeah. They didn't close a frame, or they didn't open a frame, excuse me, leave a frame open until the 10th. 242. That's how you respond.
Beaver Dam still got their 10th frame to work out. And there's the anchor, Alexis Vanderkolk.
Yep.
Struck out in game number 1 today.
It's in good shape. Oh, came in a little heavy.
The 10 came down late, though, too,
It
which
did.
helped out.
Those are ones as a bowler where you just let out that big sigh of relief and go, okay, I don't have to worry about hitting a pin at a certain angle. I just got to rack this 4 and 7 together and go on my merry way. And Beaver Dam's having a nice game. Again, we've seen that steady incline. They had a 168 last game. They can break it here if Vanderkolk can close and get a decent pickup on the next bowl. Well, close there, but she got it.
She had a sigh of relief on her face when she turned around right there.
I don't think she liked it off her hand, but it hung on. Yeah, Beaver Dam's still putting together a great game, but 242 is tough to compete with, Wade, especially in a Baker's setting. Like, you've got 5 different bowlers that are all on the same page. That's tough to do. Columbus is going to take a little breather, gear up for game 5. Here's Vanderkolk to close out BD's game. That same 8-pin pickup do all the math, and we've got 179, 242 to 179. We'll step aside. 30-second break, come back with Game 5 of bowling on Daily Dodge TV, presented to you by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Welcome back to High School Bowling on Daily Dodge TV, presented by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Columbus putting up the best game we've seen in this match so far, 242 to 179. That's how Game 4 went. Quick reminder, if you want to contact us, shout anybody out who you are cheering for or any team, sports@dailydodge.com. Shoot us an email and we will shout it out and give you credit on the stream here. Corey Sparks and Wade Bates with you as we coast into game number 5. We're playing 9, and Columbus is up 3-1 right now. Jennifer Bennett starting BD off with a strike. Here comes Klemek. She carries the 7. Everybody on Columbus, Wade, has a fill percentage of over 70%. So they're closing their frames 7 out of 10 times down the line. That's pretty hard to do. Beaver Dam says that's fine. We will just continue to rack up strikes. They've got a strong start here. Here's Witrude. Righty works in, hits the pocket a little light. He's going to leave too.
Here comes Katie Lee, who had some good frames in the last round. Picked up some tough spares.
She'll be the 3-8 spot for this game. Her ball's on the way. No split. That's a good sign when you hit the head pin head on. Nice job by Witrude to pick it up. Make it up for that open frame his team had in the first. Oh. Yeah, in that situation, Lee would have liked to get in between both pins and leave nothing to doubt.
Oh, just so you know, Jesse Nelson says he's going to spot you 43 pins and still kick your keister.
43? He doesn't even know my handicap. That's pretty generous.
You're a +4 handicap, aren't you?
+4. 43. I'll take 43, Jesse. Let's do it.
For a pizza here at Tower Lanes?
Yeah, we'll meet somewhere in the middle. Or we can go on his territory.
Meet in Columbus, maybe?
Yeah. I guess that'd be kind of the middle, right?
We get Ben to sponsors here at Tower Lanes.
I'll take you on, Jesse.
Damn, Albert with a strike.
3 strikes in 4 frames. That's going to be a tough pickup. Oh. Chesmore gave it a shot. I got to start practicing if I'm doing this showdown with Jesse.
Vanda Kolk left
That's
herself.
A tough leave.
Here's Owen Meetzel again.
Oh, lots of carry there. Now Columbus and Beaver Dam having to work around a couple open frames here. Columbus in the 1st and 4th, BD in the 3rd and 5th.
Sierra Meetzel. Did she leave the 3 up there?
Yep. This is that turning of the tide, Wade, where the oil pattern really starts to wear down, and I think you're starting to see these adjustments happen in front of our eyes, but we're seeing a couple frames left open in the process. Oh, a 10 leave.
At 10 pin.
Those are not easy. Comes Klemek. Into the 7th we go. Does a little curtsy and almost gets that final pin to go. Nice pickup on the 10.
A lively crowd here today for all the way across the board.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just slid that one.
Yeah, close. Let's get it off the right side of that pin.
Sutton.
Just swung it out a little wide. Oh, almost had a 5-7 split, and that turned into a strike.
We're in game number 5 here this first round at the District 6 meet here at Tower Lanes in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin on Daily Dodge TV. Presented by Columbus Family Dental, hometown glass and improvement to the Beaver Dam Unified School. There's Sutton taking her time thinking about what she wants to do right here.
Yeah, you're starting to see both sides confer with their coaches a little bit more as we get into the later stages of this one. So I guess we're just past the halfway point. Beautiful, beautiful pickup there. Yeah, spares are good in this type of game. We're seeing open frames on both sides at a bit of a higher frequency than we're used to. 7-pin leave there.
You're right, the pace slowing down just a little bit here now.
Yep.
As we get into the 5th game.
You're starting to see more strategy.
There's Katie Lee.
Hard hook on that ball. Picks up the 7. Yeah, this one's more of a slugfest. These two teams, it might be a race to 180.
Big throw here for Katie Lee in this 5th game.
Yeah, you want this pickup. Came back in just the nick of time. Owen Meetzel on the other end. We've seen the firepower he can bring as the anchor. Cradles that one through. Never a doubt.
Here's Cam Albert again. Is there a frame behind the Golden Beavers, that is? We haven't given the email out, Corey. sports@dailydodge.com.
Albert with a clutch strike. Yep, sports@dailydodge.com. If you want to get a hold of us, we will shout you out here on the stream. Cheer for a certain team, any of the 16 that are here. Have a player you're rooting for, feel free to let us know. We'll be monitoring that throughout the morning into the early afternoon. Big strike from Meetzel.
Here's Vanda Kolk.
Two anchors going at it now.
He pumps her fist.
Here's some shouts saying, pull, come back, come back, come back. That ball came back.
That's 2 straight strikes for Beaver Dam here heading into the 10th.
Yep. Meetzel's working off 2 of his own here in the 10th alone. Oh! We've got a back and forth battle here, Wade. It's a consequential roll from Meitzel. He left it up top.
So they finished with the 180.
Yep, 180 for Columbus. There's Van de Kolk. That needs to come in. It does. Clutch. 199. Columbus had control of that until the last few frames. Beaver Dam cleaning the 10th frame out thanks to Van de Kolk. 30-second break. We'll step aside. This is High School Bowling on Daily Dodge TV, presented by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Welcome back to High School Bowling on Daily Dodge TV. Corey Sparks, Wade Bates with you. Columbus is up on Beaver Dam 3-2. BD did take game 5 to really keep themselves in this one.
This is game number 6, as you mentioned.
Already. Nice job by Sty.
Appreciate McKinstry's Home Furnishings as well for being on board here at Tower Lanes here today. Sandy and the rest of her posse do a great job over there, and that McKinstry's Home Furnishing 10th frame has been great for the Golden Beavers today, hasn't it?
Yeah, especially with what Van de Kolk was able to do to close out that 5th game. Here comes Klemek for Columbus. Working off that tough pickup from the first frame, and she cleans house with a strike.
Again, we'll get a look at the boys in the second round of 9 games here.
Yeah, we will have them for the position round. So their opponent still TBD. We will get you the information as it comes through. We'll be able to support Aiden Voigt a little closer. That'll be fun.
Our teammate.
Yes.
Good Karma brand. Sutton left one up on the right side. 2 straight open frames for Beaver Dam here in game number 6.
And right when you say that, Wade, Witrude comes in with a clutch strike as well. Columbus coming off a tough loss in that 5th game. They could have gone up 4-1. They're going to try and run away with game 6.
Spare strike for Columbus. Katie Lee's been clutch, though. Let's see what she's got.
Here's Lee on lane 13. Picks up 7. This is one of those moments, Wade. 2 straight open frames. You step into the 3rd. Just be where your feet are. Focus. Go through your same routine. It's the same as any other bowl. You just try and take the whole pressure scenario out of this thing. Columbus is just stomping through the 4th frame. They've got 3 straight strikes. That's a turkey. If Lee can pick this up. And she does.
She's had some big spares. She's had some tough spares she's picked up today.
Yeah, you just need people who can cover consistently. That's the name of this game.
There's Owen Meitzel.
Can't hit the pocket any better than that, Wade. He just got robbed there, but good bowl by Meitzel.
Cam Albert.
She leaves the 10. No worries or qualms about it.
When did the two-handed bowling style come into more mainstream? Has it always been there?
I want to say last 10 years, right? I don't know the first person who ever did it, but Jason Belmonte always comes to mind when you talk about that, and I think more and more are really catching on. And it's interesting you say that, Wade, because I'm sure if you were at a high school bowling meet 10 years ago, you wouldn't see as many as you see now.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely I'd say last 10 years, last decade or so.
Through 4 frames here, Beaver Dam on the girls on her left side has just 1 spare. Always have had 3 open frames. Here's Van de Kolk, who's letting it roll.
She's been stable for this team, Wade. She has kept them grounded. Van de Kolk does it again. Stye, he guttered that first one, was able to pick up 8 on the second. So there's an open frame, the first of game 6 for Columbus.
You roll strikes, your games go a lot faster, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he cut it in half.
That probably when it comes to 9-game matches, stamina as well makes a difference like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It helps a lot when you don't have to go through that same motion.
Bennett left that 10 again.
12 perfect rolls is all you need for a 300, right?
What's your highest score you've ever got?
267, Jesse, 267. So I am no scrub. But, yeah, that was a long time ago. That was like 5 years.
Lamech just striked for Columbus in the 7th frame, so they're holding on a 127 right now.
Yep.
Ninja, you can be able to keep up on the scoring here?
It's fast-paced. Yeah, it is. They're keeping track of the doubles off the spares, 2 doubles off the strike, and then it's all changes when you go into the 10th frame.
Retrude. Oh, he almost got the 4 to fall there, but
it's frustrating when you see the pin shake or wiggle and it doesn't go down. It's almost like it's wagging its finger at you. Like, no, I'm not falling today.
So when I jump on the lane, that's not going to make it fall down?
I feel like there's got to be a rule against that.
What if Ninja and I both did that?
You got to get close to it to even make it. There's a nice strike here in the 7th frame for BD.
Picked up a strike.
I feel like it would take a lot of people jumping to shake that thing way down there.
Retrude picked up his spare on the right side. 1 open frame for Columbus in this 6th game.
Yeah, they're playing clean.
Here's Katie Lee.
Nice. Little shrug there.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Why not? All you got to do is hit the pocket perfectly. Chesmore's coming up for Columbus. BD's picking up steam here, the latter half of this one. 3 strikes in the last 4 frames. Chesmore. There it is, right? That oil wearing off. He almost went in the gutter, and it still hit the head pin head on. So now Chesmore, it's one of 2 things. Move further left or get a new ball. Hey, you've got to make more space on the lane now. Or throw it slower, but I don't see a lot of bowlers taking speed off their roll mid-game.
Open frame in the 9th for the Golden Beavers there.
He's got to get way over. Yep.
So let's see if Cam Albert can finish off with her 6. She wants to avoid that open frame.
Yeah, Beaver Dam trying to make things a little interesting here if they can close going into the 10th. How much margin for error on this one? You got to hit that thing perfect. 10 almost came, or the 7 almost came over and hit the 10, but died about halfway through.
Well, let's see what Owen Meitzel has to say here in the 10th, right?
He strikes me as the adrenaline of the team, right? You're going to live and die by what he can do here in the 10th frame.
Van de Kolk.
It's the 3-6-10 on that one, it looks like. There's Meitzel. Beautiful.
Hammers it home. I'm not keeping track, but I wonder what his percentage is in the 10th frame here today.
Yeah.
Van de Kolk, money as well, getting that extra ball.
Yeah, it's been fun to see these two go at it. I mean, this is the best on each team right now in the positions they're being put in. Had a close match in game number 5. It's a little wider of a margin here, but we've gotten the best out of these two all day long. And a Kolk with a fresh 10. Gets 9, leaves the 10. 147 for Beaver Dam. That's how they will finish game number 6. Columbus has cleared that already. This is just for giggles, and that's 2 in a row for Meitzel. So 181, they can max at 191. Sports at dailydodge.com if you want to get a hold of us. Shout out any of your favorite players or teams. Strike 9 is how Columbus will end it. Clean 190. So 190 to 47, that's the result of the 6th game. Columbus jumps up to a 4-2 lead. We'll head to game 7 here on Daily Dodge TV. This is high school bowling presented by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Back to some more high school bowling here on Daily Dodge TV, presented to you by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Corey Sparks, Wade Bates with you here at Tower Lanes. Fun one so far.
Yeah, it is. You know, and I'm wondering, I haven't moved in a while. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to stand up here today.
Are your legs asleep?
I think my legs are falling asleep here today.
We got to jump around during our 30-second breaks.
Yeah, Columbus leads 4-2, as you mentioned, here into Game 7, and they're already underway, and Columbus already has a spare in their first frame.
Early covers, setting the tempo here. Working off a 9 spare. Beaver Dam's got 6, looking to clean up. Tough little split here. Clemec's already set for the 2nd frame for Columbus.
Here's Jennifer Bennett. Got that.
That looks good, Wade.
The 8 hiding behind. Oh! That 7-pin.
Yep. It's one of those you just hit the other 3 and I hope you get the right bounce. And she almost did.
A couple of 9s. You know, Columbus has been consistently 8-9 on every single throw if it's not a strike here today.
And those are positions you want to put yourself in. If you miss, don't miss by much. You'd rather have 1 or 2 left, specifically not of the split variety, and then you just go from there. Even these 10 pins, here's Clemec. She lost it there. Pulled it a little to her left.
Did I jinx her too again?
I think I did that one, Wade. That might have been on me, but they've been clean with the corner pins. 7 and 10 for the most part.
Riley Tesh.
Go. That one meant a little more. An open-close swing here. Beaver Dam gets to work off a strike here in the 2nd. Switcherud for Columbus, working off that open.
Left it just right of the 1.
Yep, missed the pocket there. I gotta say, there's a certain culture about bowling, Wade. Like, there's always teams cheering their teammates on, but you've got your teammates kind of watching you from like 10 feet behind. It could be an intimidating thing, but I see nothing but support across the lanes here, so that's really nice to see.
Cam Albert. Ooh.
Tough leave. Not impossible.
There's something hiding behind. Well, let's look. There's 7. Nope, there's just the 3 up there.
Yep, just the 3 we see. 2, 5, and 7, I believe.
Chesmore is going to be throwing on the near side for Columbus. You said we know that we'll have Beaver Dam boys. Not sure who they're going to see in the next round yet.
Not yet. Nope. Same with the girls. So this is all positional right now. And we'll have the position round coming up next. It depends on who wins, who loses, and where they finish up in their regular season, essentially. This is the end of their regular season. Chesmore's got 9 there. He leaves the 10. Yeah, so Beaver Dam girls varsity in Division 2. They're 7 and 7. They've got 7 match points. They're half a point behind Lomira, so that's where things really get interesting later today, Wade, in terms of that state bid.
Albert.
Nice pickup.
Got it.
That's clutch right there, building off the strike, too. Chesmore's got to put a violent angle on this, and he does. And then you look at Columbus, they're coming in 11 and 3, 11 match points. They're just 1 behind the Watertown boys. So if there's any match they're keeping an eye on that they want to win this for, it's that one. State implications for them as well. Team state implications.
Katie Lee.
Trying to will that one in.
Oh, she's had no problem with any of these spares, though.
No, she's been consistent.
Here's Owen Meetzel again.
Going to give this team their first strike of Game 7. He'd be the one to do it. Oh, we got the point and everything, Wade.
Oh.
I'm not sure that was a point of confidence. I think he was trying to direct the ball there, and the voodoo magic worked.
Lee.
Oh.
Hard luck right there.
That 5 just staring us all in the face right now.
Sierra Meetzel for Columbus left
She's got
herself
a split.
some work.
Van de Kolk. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. She lets out a scream. See what Meetzel's got. She takes the safe 2. Sometimes you got to take your medicine on those, Wade, because we had a game, what was that, Game 3? 168 to 167. If you were to go full send on one of those and miss a pin, and you end up looking back at it. So sometimes you just got to take your medicine on those splits.
Bennett. Every pin matters, right? You saw that back a couple games ago.
Telltale example. Those happen a lot. Comes down to the final frame.
We'll have two more games after this one before we have a little bit of a break.
Yep. And we'll shift gears to the Beaver Dam boys and see who their opponent's going to be. Again, they're taking on Watertown right now. And actually, Columbus should be rooting for the Beaver Dam boys because they're taking on Watertown and they're fighting them for a state spot. They're just 2 lanes over.
Clomac. Left an open frame in the 7th for Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, picked
We
it
got
up.
a scoring
Picked
error.
it up.
Yep.
Yep, they picked it up. They fixed it.
The
I
sensor.
was shielded. I couldn't see.
Yeah, the sensor didn't register or see it either, I guess. Yeah, this is one of those games, Wade. We look across. We've got 1, 2, 3 open frames for BD, and we've got 1, 2 open frames already for Columbus, I think.
Just one. I think I'm seeing just one, aren't I? Oh, yep, you're 2. The 2nd and the 6th.
Yep. This is one of those you just want spares. Like, if you can get spares the rest of the way, I think you're in pretty good shape. Strike's a bonus.
Speaking of spares, Tesh.
Yeah, it's just they're both having trouble right now.
Let's get an update on the girls, the boys' score. They haven't really been paying much attention. We've been focusing on this. Albert.
Report there. Wow. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Remember I said strikes are a bonus? So that's a huge bonus there in the 8th.
The boys are up 7-1 right now.
Wow. Dominant. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam going to take a little work here, but they're trying to make it 4-3. 4-2 right now through 6 games.
Otherwise, Columbus would clinch it, but you still finish off.
You still do finish it off for points and fill percentage for those individual accolades. And Lee's got a little work to do. Here comes Chesmore working off a 9 spare in the 8th. Going to close this game out with a bang for himself. Oh, he's got some work to do.
Is that 2-8?
That is a 2-8. Those are not fun, Wade, especially if you hook the ball. You've got to, that's pinpoint accuracy he's going to need. Speaking of tough pickups, he's got a couple. Took 2 of the 4 out. This is an important cover. And he gets it.
Chesmore. Here's Lexi Vandekolk again.
She struck out a couple games ago for Beaver Dam to give him a win. That's a good start. That is a good start. Remember, she went 3 straight 2 games ago when Beaver Dam won 199 to 180, and they needed every one of those.
Do the math here for me, Corey. Are they still in this one?
They're going to need some help. Strikeout here would give Beaver Dam 145. They're going to need an open frame here. Door's open. But yeah, they will need an open frame. Oh, no, that's enough. That's enough count, so he got 7.
Vandekolk again.
She does not care, though. Like, you still want to put your best foot forward. Yeah, Wade, the fact that Beaver Dam was open in the 9th hurts them because they can't double off anything now. If they close that 9th frame, it would be a different story. But they're still putting together a heck of a 10th frame here. Nice pickup. Owen puts it home. It's for a turkey to close it. Oh! 29's not too bad for 3 bowls. So 144 is what Beaver Dam will finish with. Stye's got a little left here. And he rings home a strike. So 166, 144. Columbus goes up 5-2. They clinch the overall win. We've still got 2 games to go. We'll head on to game number 8. This is High School Bowling on Daily Dodge TV, presented by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Welcome back to High School Bowling here on Daily Dodge TV. We roll into game number 8. Columbus is up 5-2 overall. Corey Sparks and Wade Bates with you.
Appreciate Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District for bringing us the broadcast here today. Boy, Lexi Vandekolk, the McKinstry's Home Furnishing 10th frame, she's been unbelievable today.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, you talk about the fact that last game was a little out of reach. It didn't matter to her. Strike 9. That consistent presence, that's really going to keep you rolling through the entire day. So we've still got positional play coming up. That's what you need on every team. Someone you can rely on. Go, I'm going to pass it off to them, and they're gonna close their frames, and she's done that. Here's Stye. Oh, that is not easy as a lefty. Columbus will start with a 7 spare.
Here's Bennett on the throw.
Nice start, just has that 10 to work with now. Appreciate Justin Wilski on the score here. From a logistics standpoint, this is not like a hockey or basketball game. This is in terms of keeping score, it's a bit more rapid.
Bennett with that spare gives him a little bit of reprieve there, right?
Yep, yeah, 2 close frames, so essentially all even. Hear the coaching staff for Beaver Dam saying we got to close our frame, we got to pick up our spares, and that's just it. You don't need to come through and put up 5 or 6 strikes, but if you're leaving a lot of open frames, that's missed opportunity.
Here's Sutton.
It's some nice carry there.
Klemek.
Almost had it Brooklyn.
We're at Tower Lanes here today, our first ever endeavor of high school bowling on Daily Dodge TV.
It's been a fun one so far. We've had some close nail biters. We had a 1-pin margin back in the third.
Couple of spares for BD to start. Clemex trying to answer right here for Columbus.
And Columbus will match. Good stuff. Yeah, these lanes are really wearing down, Wade. So I'll use a little baseball analogy here. You've heard the phrase, like, get on base and just hand it off, right? Getting on base is your spare here. Do your job and hand it off. A strike comes in, that's your double down the line to hit somebody home. They're going to happen once in a while, but the key here, close those frames by any means necessary. Because that ball is going to get wild now. I mean, the lanes are very worn in. Your heavy hookers are really going to have a tough job in terms of just keeping that ball in the lane and not overdoing it. Nice pick up there.
Lee picked up another spare. 3 straight spares for Beaver Dam. Spare strike for Columbus.
Dude, Chesmore is one to watch because he put so much hook on this. He's starting way left. And he caught the other end of it. That's a Brooklyn. So he's doing everything he can to stay around that head pin.
So they're going. Columbus has been consistent. They haven't, looking back, they haven't had many open frames today at all through 6+ matches or games, 7+ games.
Yeah, as a collective, if your worst game through 7 is a 166, and you still got the win there, by the way, that's a clean day overall.
Albert just left a couple on the right side. Here's Owen Neitzel, I should say.
Yeah, he's another one with a lot of hook on his ball, but he throws enough speed, it stays pretty straight. Tight window.
Cam Albert.
4 spares in a row for Beaver Dam if she can pick this up. Does just that. Closed frames on both sides so far. Both Columbus and Beaver Dam just finding different ways to get it done. And once again, as she's done all day long, Vandekool, another strike there in the 5th.
Oh, Sierra Meitzel just had it slide off.
There's the first open.
Trying to get that 10-pin. Bennett again.
Oh, almost got the carry to the 7. It did not want to fall.
We're already in the 7th frame for Columbus here.
Talk about efficiency. 8th game, and we're an hour 20 in. It is just ready bowl.
Mike Monheim told us about 1 o'clock we'd be done. We're kind of on that pace.
That is crazy.
Close to, maybe a little after. Will depend on.
I believe it, though.
You'll be home before football, right? If anybody's watching.
Watch my new favorite team, the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Lions. I'm rooting for Detroit today.
Good underdog story.
You can hear both games on ESPN Beaver Dam this afternoon, starting at 1 o'clock. Bennett picked that up. Again, all closed frames for Beaver Dam through 6.
Yeah, heard the coaching staff for Beaver Dam saying we've got to pick up our spares, and I think they took that advice pretty seriously. That's executing right there.
Sutton.
Oh, that'll be tough. That's 6, 7, 10.
With Trude.
Beaver Dam, even though they're down weight, they've got a slight advantage because they're working off a ton of closed frames, but you need a conversion here. Oh, that's one of those send it moments, right? That's the risk you take. Because if she just barely touched that 6-pin, this place would be erupting right now.
Here's Katie Lee.
Nice. That's how you respond to an open frame.
Chesmore again. Ooh,
oh, I was just about to say, we haven't seen one of those, Wade. Those get real interesting.
Thought we were going to see a 7-10 there?
Yeah.
You ever converted one?
No, not even close. I've seen people do it various ways, hit it off the back, and then, you know, the 10 comes ringing around and you hope it. I have no clue. Yeah, I have not converted.
Albert. Left 3.
Oh, that is a tough shot from Chesmore. All right, 154 going into McKinstry's Home Furnishings 10th frame for Columbus, and BD is going to try and finish up the 9th frame with a close here.
Already in the 9th game over the boys' game to our right.
Wow, yeah, they're moving.
Here's Albert.
Oh, pulled it. Game of inches.
So Beaver Dam will go to the McKinstry's 10th. Here's Owen Meitzel. He's owned the 10th frame as well.
Yep. Get to see Van de Kolk and him go back and forth once again. Bailed out of a split there. That's big. Here's Van de Kolk. Oh, how did that not carry?
Heartbreak.
It's one of those where you just start talking to the pins. Like, come on, give me a break. There's Meitzel. Got to swing this out wide. Let it bite into the 7, just like that. Van de Kolk's got the same leave. Oh, she left it wide. That's a tough way to end this one. 157 is what Beaver Dam will close at. Meitzel's got 1 left. So if you strike twice in the 10th frame, then you hand it off. But he just closed 9 spares, so this is still Meitzel's frame. Oh my, he called it. He called it halfway down the lane. Nice job by Meitzel, 193-157. Columbus takes a commanding 6-2 lead. We will head to the 9th and final game as we cover Beaver Dam Girls Bowling here on Daily Dodge TV, presented by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and Beaver Dam Unified School District.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Knightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Knightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Daily Dodge TV, high school bowling. We've got Beaver Dam and Columbus rolling into game number 9. Corey Sparks, Wade Bates with you. Huge thanks to Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
Already open in game number 9 here. Columbus has an 8 on the board with an open frame. Beaver Dam working on a 9. Here's Marley Laper.
Laper took a couple games off. She's back. That's a good way to re-enter play. 9 spare.
Interesting that overall Columbus has scored less total points than Beaver Dam.
Oh.
1470 to 1355. Unless the math is wrong on that.
Here's Riley Tesh with the strike. Tesh with the strike. Katie Lee working off of a strike in the second frame.
Some games just wrapping up here.
These are like the last two that are going on, huh?
I think so. So everyone else is kind of playing the waiting game for that positional round.
So adding 7 to the strike. Let's see what happens here. For Lee.
See if Lee can pull this off. Oh. Started just a bit more right, but that's a tough shot. And they'll trade open frames here.
Cam Albert. She'll leave that 10 again. We're at Tower Lanes High School Bowling, our first endeavor on Daily Dodge TV, presented by Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. I am Wade Bates. Corey Sparks doing the brunt of the heavy lifting here. Our bowling expert. Here's Cam Albert looking to pick up that spare. And oh, she just by the slimmest of margins, another open frame.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those on both sides now. Finish strong. This is that last impression before we go into kind of the postseason, if you will.
Owen Meetzel just has the confident level when he is out there bowling, right?
Yeah, he's got the moxie. He danced that one off. Van de Kolk smiles. It's like a more reserved approach than someone who's not afraid to show it a little bit.
Sierra left 3. Sierra Meetzel. This is one hiding behind there. No, I was.
Oh, yep, just 3. Laper working off that 9 spare from the first frame. So we get into the second rotation of this final game. Oh, got everything but the 7. Hit that pocket perfect.
Sierra Meetzel picks up her spare.
3 opens and then 3 closes for Columbus, so bouncing back the right way.
Columbus won 6 of the 8 so far. Beaver Dam just wants to get that third win here.
Right. Want to feel good going into the next round.
Sty just took home a strike. Here's Riley Tesh again.
This one's a bit closer. Beaver Dam needs to close here. That's one way to do it.
That turned left real late again.
Right.
Caught the left side of the 1 pin, the number 1, and everything dropped.
Third strike in the last 6 frames for Beaver Dam.
Watrud has the 7 pin over on the left right now in lane 13 as Katie Lee gets ready to bowl for Beaver Dam. You get your 50-50 ticket there?
I have not submitted my bid yet.
I thought I was going to win the Bucks 50-50 the other night. It was like $6,500.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I have a friend that won $25,000 at the American Family Field 50-50. You always buy them at Brewer games.
What do you do with that when it just like falls into your lap? I guess you pay off all your bills, and then from there you got to have a fun buy in there, right? Go get a boat.
Ninja and I both, because we're older, Corey, $25,000 probably wouldn't pay off all of our bills.
Oh. That's a scary thought.
Katie Lee left one open. Just letting you know.
Oh, thanks.
Just letting you know.
Let me know what my future looks like. Great.
Yes.
Got a close in the 8th for Columbus, and a 9-0 open in the 8th for Beaver Dam. Here's Chesmore. Violent swing into the pocket. He gets a strike.
Sports at dailydodge.com. If you're watching today, let us know you're out there, and we'd like to hear from you. Even if you're watching on the replay.
Yeah.
Albert.
It's the pocket a little light there. Got some work to do. Meitzel to put a bow on it. Oh, haven't seen too many of those.
So in the McKinstry's 10th frame for Columbus, Meitzel, I mentioned, has an 8.
Yeah, he's been pretty automatic. We'll see what he does here, going against a little adversity.
Albert still in the 9th for Beaver Dam.
Oh, that's got to come back. Oh. Here's Van de Kolk.
Oh.
It's close. Meitzel feels like he got robbed there.
Left it open.
Van de Kolk been so consistent today. Oh, almost had the spinning carry.
Columbus is in the books of the 161 in this 9th game as the McKinstry's 10th frame for Van de Kolk. If she can get the extra roll.
See if she can get an extra rep. Perfect. Now she struck back in the 5th. Earns herself one more roll here. Mathematically, this one's out of reach, but a strike to end it wouldn't hurt anybody. There she goes. Perfect. Beaver Dam will finish with a 141. So 161, 141. Columbus wins game number 9, and they win overall 7-2. We will step aside for a 4-minute break and then move on to the second round of action here. This is high school bowling on Daily Dodge TV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.
Welcome back to Tower Lanes. This is high school bowling here on Daily Dodge TV. We just wrapped up the first half of action, if you will. We're waiting on positions to be determined for those second matchups. But if you were watching the first half, we had Columbus take down Beaver Dam 7-2 in 9. We will now go and cover the Beaver Dam boys. Again, still waiting on what the matchups will be, what lane will be on, all those details. But Corey Sparks, Wade Bates. Wade, that was fun.
It was a fun matchup here today. Our first time doing bowling here, and can't wait to get a look at the boys who got a victory in their first one. We mentioned great partners involved with us here: Columbus Family Dental, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District, and a bunch of other people as well. Corey.
Absolutely. McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Klodowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for Your Home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, the Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM Beaver Dam, and White Construction. So Columbus takes this one 7-2. We're going to be on a new stream for the boys contest. So hang around for that. Stay on the YouTube page. We'll throw something up pretty soon. But this has been another high school sports production, this time bowling on Daily Dodge TV, presented by Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show.